case you're not familiar yet with the Small Business Development Centers, it's a resource that's available to all of you. Our consulting sessions are free, and we have a number of workshops that we do. If you go to our website at pced.org, that's Pinellas County Economic Development's website, pced.org. If you go there on the front page, click on any one of the seminars listed, it'll bring up the calendar of all of our seminars, and you can see the many different things that we have. Most of them are about 20 bucks a piece, but we have things like starting a business, growing a business, finance, marketing, social media, and forget social media, you guys are all techies here, I guess, so none of you guys can teach, of course. But in any case, a lot of the business, basics, how do I get started, what makes me legal, what do I have to pay attention to, the marketing, the accounting and tax procedures if that's not your thing. So all those things are available in seminars for about 20 bucks a piece at the SBDC. What do you think the secret ingredients are to being a successful business? Anybody?
Planning.
Planning.
Passion.
Passion.
Business concept.
An idea. Anybody else? Well, if I was, now I can pass these out. In fact, Michael, would you pass these out for me?
Sure.
If I was going to pick only one thing that you need to be successful in business, it would be customers. But I've noticed that there really are three things that make people more successful than other businesses. So these are the three things that I found that people who are more successful than someone else seems to have a handle on. You can do all the planning in the world, but if you don't really have a vision, the plan kind of wanders around and it doesn't really go anywhere, right? So while planning is part of that vision step, vision is a more specific issue. And we're going to talk about two ways that vision that you can manage your vision. You can narrow it down, you can get it more laser focused. Another one would be the area of customers. That was one I said. If nothing else, somebody's got to be able to pay you for your idea, right? So ideas are great. Going and getting a patent is a wonderful thing, and it looks really cool up on the wall. But until someone's willing to pay you for that technology or that idea, it was a liability to you. It cost you money. It was an effort and time and money for you. But once somebody's willing to pay you for something, maybe we can build a business around that. So there's a saying about entrepreneurship that goes, entrepreneurship is the ability to identify market opportunities and create solutions. And notice that phrase about entrepreneurship was the ability to identify market opportunities and create solutions. So if you can create solutions with the opportunity in mind first, instead of the other way around. All right, so let's talk about the vision step first. The first step is to figure out how you want to grow this thing. And there's really three ways to view yourself as an entrepreneur. You can either be a lifestyle entrepreneur, a growth entrepreneur, or a high growth entrepreneur. The truth is most businesses are further to the left side of this table. And for that matter, being towards the right does not necessarily mean that you're going to make more money or be more successful. So let me show you. All right, so the next thing about vision is the who, what, when, where, why, and how, or the what, how, and why. If you sit next to so what really impresses people is the why. If somebody tells me they have a passion for this because, in education, they love that aha moment, or they're a plumber because, it reminds them of their father, and they tell this story about driving around in the truck with dad, or whatever, right? Or whatever it is, whatever their why is, it really makes a huge difference in attracting people to your business. It also helps you get up in the morning, helps you design a business all around that idea. So you can't solve everybody's problem, right? And you can't serve everybody in business unless, I know in your Facebook it feels like they serve everybody, right? But the truth is, that's not most businesses. Most businesses got off the ground because they serve some group of people better than everybody else. And so the first thing to understanding your customer is to realize that you are part of a larger economy. I go to the Surf Expo show twice a year, every year, with some of my clients. It's an industry. There's a surf industry with certain characteristics, trends, technology, regulations, and ways things are done that make it possible to be successful or not successful. If I just start a website tomorrow called Surf and Stuff, and I don't go get in touch with the industry, the surf industry, I'm going to have a really hard time knowing what to carry, what products earn the most money, what customers are looking for now, which customers are looking for which items, and so on. But if I get involved in the industry and I understand those relationships and those issues, then I can potentially be successful. You know, I've tried to, people are always trying to figure out, well, which group should I go after? A lot of times it's the group that you understand best. It's the group most like you. And you might identify that group by demographics, their age, gender, income, those kinds of things. But it's the best group that you can reach for one reason or another. Sometimes it also really works best in a business if we understand it as a cycle. You take your resources, whether that's time or money or both, talent, maybe brains, and you market that somehow, right? And that costs money to market it usually. Usually, there's some semi-free areas, but it's at least going to take up some time. And then we put ourselves into some sort of buyer-seller situation. So if I'm going to build cabinets for people, and I let people know, and I sell a set of cabinets, maybe by the time I put up a website and had some brochures or business cards or something, maybe I've spent at least $2,000 in order to sell you a set of cabinets. And then if you say, sure, I'll take the full Monty, I want a $50,000 kitchen, and in order for me to deliver that $50,000 kitchen, it's going to cost me about $25,000 in materials and labor, because that's just the markup of most construction costs are about double. So it costs me about $25,000. So in order for me to sell you a $50,000 kitchen, I've got to have $27,000. And if I can look at the money, how it flows around a business. Now, if I do that, if I deliver the cabinets to you, then I can collect $50,000 from you, and I'm ahead by, whatever that number is, $23,000. I'm ahead by $23,000, but I had to have $27,000 to do it. And what happens to a lot of people is they open the checkbook and they think that the money is straight ahead. They think it's a linear thing. They think, I had money in here before, now I don't. What the heck is happening? I'm not profitable. Maybe you're very profitable. Maybe you're just days away from collecting $50,000. Or maybe you can't take another customer because you only had $30,000 when you started this business idea. You found one person who said, I'll take a $50,000 kitchen. You can't take another customer until you get paid from the first one, right? Hey, we're in the St. Pete College campus. So we are in the St. Petersburg College Epicenter building. On the first floor, we're the first suite on the right. We kind of